G'day guys, and welcome to the December 2017 I guess video. We're gonna do real-time video. This is for the I forget which tier this is on Patreon. This is for Patreon, by the way. It'll eventually be up on YouTube in 2 months time. I think 1 or 2 months time, but Patreon guys get it, once it's made, I suppose. So this is going to be like a raw film. I'm not going to be editing any of this. So what you're going to be seeing here is basically me working on RandomVeus real time. I don't really want to show any of the pages yet because I still have yet to post the first page for you patrons. But so what I'm going to be working on here is a couple of panels for, I think, I'm on page 15 right now actually, which is pretty awesome. I think, to be honest, I'm a little bit behind. I tried to maintain a 5-page a week schedule, but I am behind I'm behind about 3 pages or so, which is kind of like, this first chapter that I'm working on. I'm trying to gauge what my consistency is, what my output is, and it's a little tricky because what with being the month of December and Christmas, New Year's, all that thing that's going on. I just want to see how long it roughly takes. I think I can manage an issue a month still. This, by the way, this means like all artwork, as in line art, colors. That's what I'm doing. I wanted to maintain a 5-page input, but some pages are actually a little bit more difficult than others, I'm noticing. So we'll see how it goes as it goes through the later chapters. But I figured it'll eventually tone down a little bit more, if that makes sense. Like I will find a work method that would work best for me as I'm working on the pages. But yeah, right now I'm on page 15, and I just began tomorrow would be the start of my 4th week, technically, working on this. So again, I'm a little bit behind by a day, I guess, which isn't so bad, I suppose, right? I don't know. Yeah, because I take days off every now and then. Like if something pops up, I'll do that. I don't like to work weekends, but I use weekends as a catch up. Most pages have taken a day, but some pages have taken 2. I think one page even took like 3 days because things just kept getting in the way, and because of that, I couldn't really sit down properly and get to it. But I do take days off and stuff like that, and I think those are actually pretty important. Like, it's awesome that I get to work on RandomVeus now, but because it's kind of a passion project, I don't really have any income coming in right now, so I do things on the side sometimes when I can, like commissions and stuff like that, which I might open up commissions again eventually, but we'll see how it goes, I suppose, so in terms of schedule. But yeah, in terms of what I'm working on right now, it's going to be I think it was 4 individual panels where the character Deep Freeze appears. Deep Freeze is a character that did not appear in Volume 1. If you've got Volume 1, the actual hard cover, and you look at the pixel art that's at the back, I did a bunch of pixel, like sprite type art. You'll see a character called Deep Freeze. That's actually their boss, the main crew's boss in RandomVeus. So the one-dimensional Courier's boss his name is Deep Freeze. He's this basic, I guess he's like a superhero refrigerator with like a melon type head. Like his head is this yellow head. So what I'll be working on now is actually several appearances that he appears in on page 15. You're not going to see the page that he appears in, but you'll see, you basically see me working on the actual character that appears on that page. I had already baselined it, so you're not going to see that process. I mean, I would have baselined it now, and I might still like do proper baselines for it, but what you're seeing here are essential roughs. So yeah, 4. He appears 4 times here. Yeah. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. So, oh, that's wrong. I might explain what I'm going to be doing while I'm working on these, but I might not. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So there's the initial baselines. I'm going to just lower the opacity of this to the point where it's there, but it's not. I will do base 2. A second set of baselines, which is kind of like a little bit more it's also baselines, but fleshing it more out, out more a little bit. So this one's gonna be fun. Right now he actually appears in a monitor that pops up in their car, like a digital type hologram screen that he appears in, and that's how they're communicating with him. So that's why I can do these panels as such. It makes sense. It makes sense once you look at it. You'll get to it. You'll eventually see these pages. Anyway, for you guys that's watching this, thank you so much for all the support. All the support that I'm getting from Patreon for this project is to assist me in making this, really. So like all the expenses go to this. I know like Patreon's changing somewhat recently, and people are having issues with it. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do regarding that, and so that everyone who's actually supporting me is actually going to get something from it. This first video is actually going to be for all patrons. Initially it's supposed to be for, I think, the $25 tier, but I'm doing something. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch up Patreon for a little. Now that I'm working on RandomVeus, I'm gonna switch it up again, because then it's easier for me to gauge what I can do and what I can't do. So the tiers will change. Rewards there'll be more, like the rewards will be different for each tier. So I'll get to that when you'll see an update in New Year's roughly, or like maybe end of month you'll see a new update, because I still got to think about what I'm going to do for that. But this video is going to be for all patrons. So thanks again, it's truly appreciated. All right, this is the second one that he appears in, so what's he going to say? Okay. He's like, I haven't even drawn his full body at all, because he's just appeared as a head in a screen, so there's not a lot to him, thankfully, I guess. Like, he's really easy to draw. Although, to be fair, I'm trying to find a more efficient way to draw all the characters at this point, just so that it's I guess easier for me to get done, I guess. I like this panel. It's kind of just like holding his head, because he's just because he's just like disappointed in the crew, I suppose. They give him a headache. So it's a pretty fun panel. Hopefully this fits in that panel. I haven't really measured it, so I'm hoping it fits. But this panel here, this big one, is gonna be fun. What I have planned for it anyways, because like kind of like a cartoon, he's gonna be somewhat breaking out of the screen, like popping out of the screen almost. I thought it'd be fun. If I did something like this, I'm like, it's a comic, we can get away with doing things like this, you know. We don't have to really follow rules and such, you know. We can break the rules if we wanted to, so that's what I'm doing. Just bending the rules is what I'm going to be doing. So I figured that would be fun. So those of you who are actually going to watch this, what would be reasonable, I guess, rewards? Are they rewards? Are they known as rewards? Actually, let me check. Yeah, what would be reasonable rewards for each tier? I'm going to maintain that the $1 tier, the reward is just work in progress shots, and just super thanks. The $4 tier, yep, that one's a good one. I like that one. For $4, you'll see the full. Wait, how different is that one? Okay, $4. I'm gonna switch that up. $4, you'll see the pages. At $4, you'll see a brand new RandomVeus Vol.2 page every fortnight. Maybe every week, sometimes, I think mostly fortnight, sometimes weekly. We'll see. The $10, I'm going to switch it up so that you do get the videos. So for $10, you will get a video, a RandomVeus video, like this one, every month. Sometimes maybe twice a month, maybe more, depending on what I wanna, what I should be able to show and whatnot. Maybe a cover, who knows? But this one is gonna be a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm wondering, I should write this down actually, because I'm probably gonna forget this. Actually, I can just do it right now, can't I? I'm working on this while I'm editing this. Rewards, okay. Yeah, for $4, fully complete pages as they happen. 1, 2 to 4 pages per month. Boom. Everything from previous tier. Cool. Save that. Volume 2. Everything from previous tier. Videos. Real-time / time-lapse video of, I guess, of the pages being created. Yeah. 1 to 2 per month. This is not fun for you to watch right now because all you're seeing is a still shot, but I'm explaining exactly what I'm doing. Plus, this is the first video, so it's all good. All right. So that's the $10 tier. Thank you, everybody, for that. I should edit that one properly, actually. No, I think it works better that way. Yep, $10 tier. All right, the 25. Volume 2 pages. Volume 2 videos. I need to keep this consistent, right, with the titles being on cap locks and whatnot. All right. Oh, by the way, right now it's like 2:20 a.m. I'm gonna tell you how fresh it is right now. Actually, this video is gonna be uploaded as soon as it's done. It is Wednesday, 13th of December at 2:20 a.m. Just so that we know when it's being uploaded and whatnot. It'll probably be uploaded before it is even 2 a.m. in the US or wherever, because being in Australia, we're kind of ahead in time and whatnot. All right, the $10 is, yeah, that's right. 25, I'm gonna change that. RandomVeus style. So originally the $25 tier was the videos, but I'm actually going to change it now and like I did for the current $25 tiers, I'm going to, you can select whatever character you like, and I will illustrate them in the random view style, which is a more simplified style than my regular style. So a little bit more animated. It's more streamlined. It's a little bit more cartoony. It's just me having fun with it, really. And it's a bit more experimental as well. But I'll make that tier that. So just cheers. That's going to be monthly now as well. So if you support me in that tier, you're going to be getting a random view style headshot of any character you want monthly. Any character you like. A digital headshot of any character you like in the cool. I like that one. I've already done two actually. The first one was an original character, and the second one you will see in 24 hours from this video's creation. So and you know what? Yep. The last one I'm also changing. Right now, the last, the highest tier, which is a $55 tier. Thank you for everyone that supported me in that tier. That one, I know it's asking for a lot, and your support means the world to me. Like, it really assists when making these pages again. Right now, the options, there's like 3 options that I've given. I'm going to change the digital headshot. It's going to be, option 1 is now, I'm going to change it into two options now. First one is now a fully digital torso of any character you like from an anime, drawn in the random view style. That's how it is. That's how it is now. But instead of the headshot, which once you know what it was, it's now going to be a torso. So you're going to get like waist up of any character you like, but it's in the random view style. So again, if you know what random views look like, I'm going to embellish certain things. It's going to be more exaggerated. It's going to be more. It's going to have more of a cartoony flavor to it, but it's still going to be the character that you request. And obviously the other option 2 is which is already occurring. In fact, I've already drawn 3 actually. A cameo of you or your loved one, or an original character. On one of the pages that I'm working on during the month. And so far, again, I've already drawn 3. So 3 of them have already appeared in this volume. Now, if I can't somehow squeeze you into because like I don't want to force any cameos, if that makes sense. Like if there's no crowd shots or anything, it's going to be really weird to just have a random character just standing there. But then again, that's fine too. I can really do that if I wanted to. This is random, I just do what I want. So it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, those 2 options. It's either a torso of any character you like in a random view style, or a cameo of yourself or your loved one, or original character in one of the pages that I'm working on. I can just pop you in there. Just pop you in a corner of the panel in like a, yeah, you get the point. But that's it. So I'm sorry for wasting a bit of your time. I know it's like 25-minute video already. Ugh, my bad. I should have done this afterwards actually. But it was just good because I get to explain what, you know, this all is. I don't even know who's gonna watch this though. But that's now changed. So cool beans. All right, now back to this. This is actually not even going to take that long to draw, I don't think. I kind of wanted to push that one a little bit more. You know what? Let's push it more. I don't think I'm pushing that one enough. So if you're watching this now, you're noticing how loosey-goosey I am going with these lines. Because that's what the baselines look like. You know, you don't have to be clean with it. Don't have to be precise. That'll happen, you know, when I get to that part, when I get to the actual clean lines, I'll have to clean it up. But right now, it's not. All right, that's silly, but I think that works. All right, baseline's done. Let's get to inking. I apologize again for the length of this video, for kind of, I guess, spending time doing some editing, which you couldn't even see, so I'm stupid about that. But I appreciate you guys sitting here entertaining me. Okay, let us ink these pieces, shall we? All right, the background screen is actually blue, so he appears in like a blue room. So what I'm going to be doing is, that's terrible. Here we go. Backing. I will shut the backings. It'll help me when I'm doing flats as well, actually, so it's so good. This one I won't do yet because he's gonna be a little bit more trickier. Okay, let's get to the lines. All right. Deep freeze. All right, I'm gonna ink him now. That's fine. That's fine. Look at this. It's not about getting perfect. Just gotta get the lines done. So it's again, it's like 12:30, right? 12. It's like 2:30 a.m. right now on the 13th in actually, should I make this available? You know what? I'll make this available to public. Just because, you know, just because. It'll get more people, hopefully, checking out. Gosh darn it, come on. Get more people checking out my Patreon, hopefully. You know, because again, all the support is much appreciated. And yeah, that way, you know, you get to see a preview of what the heck this tier consists of, which I'm sure to most people is not much at all. You're probably thinking, oh, this is boring. The length of this video is too long. I don't have this attention span for this. He was just sitting there fiddling on his keyboard to the side, so that's garbage. Most videos won't be like that. It was just for this because I was editing the actual tears then, which I should have done afterwards. I'm such a clown. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Yeah, you know, I'll post this to public. I'll think about it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll see what happens when I finish it. No. There we go. 1. I've actually got a stream going on right now. I'm watching my mate Josh stream on Picato while I'm working on this. I often work to background entertainment. Sometimes it's often YouTube, you know. Sometimes it's Netflix. Sometimes it's just podcasts, you know. Sometimes I don't feel like having anything visual in the background. Just audio is great too. Right now I've got my mate's Picato stream going on. He's arting away as well. It's a nice motivation, I suppose, you know, to know someone else is working on, cranking out some artwork. It kind of motivates you to crank out your own artwork. Also, for those who don't know, I've got a, speaking of streams and whatnot, I stream on Twitch every now and then. I haven't worked on any random views while I'm on there, but a couple days ago I did stream something that I had done for my brother, which I just found out won't be printed anymore because it's too large, or he's going to alter it or something, I don't know. But you can check that out because it actually saves the video, which so that's pretty neat. What I might do is actually I might just rip it from the Twitch and just like do a time-lapse jig of it. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's his colors actually. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Yeah, I'm still unsure whether or not I want to upload this just private chat or public. I might just do it public. We'll see. We shall see. Ooh. I'm gonna be deleting some lines here because he's gonna be going in underneath. But I figured I just draw the whole hand in, you know. Boom. Da 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 da. These vector lines, I'm telling you, gold. Just edit the points. Look at that. Magic. You have to delete all that. You just delete these things. Select that. Boom. Select that. Boom. 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 And then just, you know, do some little edits here. Okay, now his hand's going in underneath. It's a bloody win right there. Telling you. Yeah, this is essentially what my Twitch streams look like. Just kind of barely talking. Sometimes I'll have, oh yeah, this is the difference. With the Twitch streams, I'll have music going on in the background. But otherwise, it's essentially the same thing. Just me kind of drawing the lines with my face inside. Sometimes not my face, sometimes it's like a, sometimes it's this thing. Alright, it's back to the face. I'm wearing a different hat right now, obviously, than the actual image that I have. This one's a bloob cap. I got custom made. I think it's available on my what is that site? No, Big Cartel. I think it's available on Big Cartel. So if you guys are actually interested in buying a bloob cap, it's gonna be it's on Big Cartel. I've actually made a new RandomVeus cap that's inspired by New Japan Pro Wrestling logo, but that has yet to arrive. So once that does arrive, I'll make that available also, if the results are good, that is. But right now I've got the Team RandomVeus one that's inspired by the Major League Baseball, and obviously the blue one. Okay, so those are lined up, three kind of similar-ish faces showing deep freeze. Now I want to get to this one here, line that one up. We're about what, 38 minutes? Goodness, I'm sorry that I wasted your guys' time earlier. I apologize about that. That was not my intention. Not at all. The next one will be a proper video. It will probably be that long as well, but it won't be any wasted time. Might not even have any audio though, to be honest, because if I do it as a time lapse, I won't talk in them. Although sometimes I'm like recording it in post. Straight line. Doesn't even have to be a straight line. I'm just... There you go, it's a little bit better. It's jaggy, but it doesn't have to be, it never had to be perfect. I was just being stupid about it. I don't know why, dude. Oh, what is that? There you go. Is that right? I don't even know. It's a thing that's not right. I'm stupid and I'm dumb. That's dumb. It had to be that way, but I'm stupid. I was being dumb. The fridge. Deep freeze. I don't even know why it's called deep freeze, other than he's a fridge, but I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny, and it is to me. So it's stuck. That's cool though. That's cool. I like drawing mouths. They're pretty fun. It's not what I wanted to do. That's fine, that'll do. Veins, because it's funny. Delete that, because I'm going to redraw it. Boom. That's the panel right there. So let's baseline that one properly so that I can actually start coloring this and then, you know, get her done. Alright, it's 43 minutes already. That's pretty garbo, but it's my fault. Apologize. That wasn't my intention for it to last that long. Okay. So he's popping out of the screen like that. What I'm gonna do is flatten properly. Not what I want to do. What I'll do, here you go. That's the one. So I selected outside, then I selected inside, then I'm gonna do this. That's the backing. That's done. Now time to flat this. So let's look at what the original colors are. Basic colors. Again, if you've seen him, if you remember him from the sprite illustrations at the back of volume 1, you'll remember that that's what he is. I have no idea what he's supposed to be. Why is that? Oh, okay, that was from there. So what I'll do is I will select them all and just plop that, because essentially that's what it is. Flatting is a pain. It's annoying. And it's a nuisance. It's very tedious. It's too tedious. That's my problem with it. It's just boring, but it has to be done. And it's my least favorite aspect of coloring. But again, it's got to be done, so you know, there's kind of no getting around it, unfortunately. I could probably hire a color flatter, but I'm very specific with how I flat, which is probably why it's more annoying for me to do. And because of that, I don't want to have to like hire someone to do it and then have to correct what they give to me anyway, so I figured, might as well do it myself. Alright, so there's that. The eyes. Oops, that's not what I want to do. The eyes. Flatting sucks. Thankfully, the shades on this is actually pretty easy. It's a very basic shading for this one, actually. It's a pain in the tuchus. By the way, this is not a tutorial video. As you can tell, I'm not saying anything regarding what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. I guess I probably could, but I myself don't exactly know why I do certain things. I do it because I don't know. I don't know. I am garbage at this. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. It's a lot of it is muscle memory. I don't realize what I'm doing or what I'm after. until it's done. So I'll never be able to like do a tutorial. It's like, oh, here's how I do this. I put a dot there, put a dot there, dot there, and then oh, ta-da, it's flat. No, you don't want to watch that. It's garbage. A lot of this stuff will actually go overlooked as well. So when you're reading, it's probably going to take you nothing to read it. So yeah, I don't even know why I put this much effort sometimes, but I just do because I want to. This talking to myself thing is still weird because technically that's what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to an audience that I don't know is there. I'm not interacting with right now because, you know, it's not a live video of any kind. You can obviously comment, leave a comment, and I will most likely respond, especially on YouTube. Thankfully, I don't have a lot of traffic, so I can probably respond to every single comment that I receive. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know. What I'm saying is not important. That's really what it comes down to. Ooh, let's just do it that way instead. Let's do the T first. Get rid of that. Let's color it green so that I can see it. Because sometimes there's barely any color change that I can't even tell if I've made a mark. Well, but here I can see it. Do you know? There's no way I'm missing that. This powerful green color. Flats. His teeth ain't green, as you could tell from the previous images before. But again, I'm using green so that I can see it. It's just color separations at this point. It's not the actual flats, if that makes sense. Technically, this is what I could hire a flatter for this aspect to do this. They don't necessarily have to pick the right colors. I can do the proper color picking. It's just what I would most likely hire somebody for would be to do the separations. But again, even then, I don't know. I guess I could just do it myself, which is what I'm doing now. $55 minutes. This video is going to be over an hour. Easy. Easy. But that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so all that's green. Cool. pick the right color there. Boom. See, it's just it's like it's different enough, but it's still a pain. Still, I'm a clown. I'm a clown for doing it that way, but what am I gonna do now? You know, I can't change what I'm already doing. I guess I could. It's not too late for it, but I'd rather not. Okay, that's better. There's a lot of my method of flatting requires a lot of selection and then inverse and then back and forth just to get it right. And technically I can just freeball it, I guess, just not have to use this method, but because and I used to do it that way when I would draw things traditionally, because when I would draw things traditionally, my scans aren't exactly as clean as they are if I did it digitally, which is what I'm doing now. So because I'm doing it digitally, I can get a little bit more specific and more precise. So I do that method, but otherwise I can just I could just freehand the flats, but I don't really show you any examples of that now, but you'll probably see examples of that when I do actual pages, which will be we'll see. This video is a freebie. Yeah, I'll make this one available for public because Merry Christmas. Is that the reason? I don't know. Let's make it the reason. Why not? Why not? Oh snap, oh no, stop. No, I shouldn't have clicked on that. You saw a bit of it, but thankfully it was a bit of a mess, so you couldn't really tell what was wrong with the page. No, it's too early for you to see that. Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Whatever, it's not like it's a major thing anyways. Still though, what a clown. What a clown. I did something that I said I wouldn't do, but I did it anyway because I'm dumb. Alright. That's right. Also, if you could tell, I flat using the pencil, as in like with anti-alias off, so it becomes the hard pixel. I do this because it's a lot easier to select things that way. It just makes things easier for me later on. That's all I do. I think about my future self, and I do things so that it's easier for my future self. So every now and then I'm like, oh, thank you, past Jeff. Thank you for making it easier for me present, which is right now future for me. Almost finished flats. Woohoo! That means I can start shading and highlighting soon. Thank goodness. So yeah, these are faces from the previous page, which again you're not gonna see. But I can show you what these final ones look like. Ugh, that's not what I wanted to do. So essentially it's gonna look something like this. Yeah, basic shading. Yeah, once I get to these pages, like once I show you what these pages actually look like, it'll make more sense. But right now, this is what it's going to look like. So that's what the next one's going to look like anyways. The one that I'm currently working on anyways. Okay. Okay, doke. The flesh arm. The flesh arm. So he's a bizarre character. Doesn't make any sense, but that's fine because this doesn't have to make any sense. I have yet to include more random things, if that makes, you know, like more random things popping up. But so far everything kind of just, it's just a bizarre world, really. But nothing super random has occurred yet. But it is still early, and I will get to that. That's what I mean, like, I'm just gonna have random stuff. That was like, I even had the idea of, when I can afford the time to actually incorporate it. Something's not close. That's the one. I'm stupid. If I can afford a time to squeeze in a panel or two, I'll have Melody take her hat off several times to show different kinds of hair. Anyway, since I just said it now, I probably won't do it because I just ruined it. Okay, so that's done now. Huzzah! Let us do the basic shade and shine. Before I do that, I'm gonna do this. There you go. It'll make way more sense once you actually see the page. Again, I hate repeating it, but I have to because right now it doesn't make enough sense. Okay, let's do this. Shadows. Wait, is that what I did in that previous one? Yeah, you can barely see it. That's what I did. Alright. Doing a shade. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. That's looking okay. That'll do. I know you can barely see that, but it's there. I know it's there. And that's enough for me to be like, yep. Ah, see, look at that. Look at that. I forgot flattening that whole section. Boom, boom. Might as well. If I'm going to correct that, I'll correct this too. There we go. You end up missing things like that every now and then. And when you spot it, you're just like, ugh. Like, I just had to correct a bunch of stuff earlier. Because I accidentally colored Bloob's brain incorrect. So I had to go back to all the previous pages that I had already worked on and go, yep, gotta edit those. That wasn't fun. So yeah, as you can see, when I do selections, it's easy to select outside because I did the flats without anti-alias. So that's where that comes in. Whereas if it's if I had colored it with the alias on, the edges would come out all fuzzy, and that would irritate me even more. So this method, while it takes an annoying time to time to actually color or flat, it pays off because it saves me time from having to, I guess, get annoyed, but also select for highlighting and shadow purposes. You just gotta remember what to select though, because if I forget what I'm actually doing, like my mind spaces out sometimes, and I forget what I'm doing, then I would accidentally deselect something that I was actually needing, and yeah, becomes a pain in the butt. Shine. Actually, yeah, I can just look at what I did here. What did I shine? What did I not? Nah, that's fine. Again, lots of these details will go unnoticed when looking at the actual page when it's complete. But because of this, you can always go back to this video and see it get made. It gets pretty cool, I think. It's a nice documentation. for those and for anybody that's actually interested in it anyways. You might just think, oh, this is, yeah, it's garbage. It's garbage. Yeah, it's already an hour and 12 minutes. I apologize, everybody watching, for the length of this video. I'm sure parts of the early parts of the video, if not maybe even all of it, might be like, oh, this is boring. I'm gonna fast forward. I'm gonna stop. You probably should have done that already. But if you want to see me work on this part, then it's good to actually just watch it. I guess you could try watching it at like double speed. So I'd be talking like really fast, be like a speedy pitch, or you can watch it at like 1.5, or just mute it. You know, put some music on and just watch that. Nope, don't like that. See, this is where like a secondary highlight would do. But what I will do instead is I will minus or delete, I guess, the shadow from these parts. Boom, look at that. Already depth. Just added depth just by minusing a little bit. I think it's neat. I think that's neat. That is pretty neat, actually. All right, almost done. Actually, yeah, I got highlight. Ooh, that's like that. Mistake. I actually don't know what these parts will look like on the actual page that it's going to appear in. So I hope it actually looks good. We'll see. Well, I'll see. You'll see eventually. I think, yeah, I think I'm done with this one. So thank you for joining me on this first Random Views video. Yeah, much appreciated all the support so far. Hopefully we can continue, and obviously I'm gonna continue anyways regardless, but hopefully yeah, you guys will keep watching and supporting. I don't know how to end this again. I really don't know. But again, thanks for watching. Yeah, if you want more information on my Patreon, I got links and stuff down there. There'll be more videos there and stuff like that. A lot of the older pieces, I still do like fan art and everything every now and then. And when I do, I post it on Patreon before anywhere else. So if you want to see in advance and things, I sometimes post some higher res images too. So you got access to that depending on what tier you are and whatnot. But all that information can be found in the links below in the text parts. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining. Cheers. Cheers.